This is Nathan Eisenberg. I'm here with Jesse Eisenberg, star of The Social Network, and we're here to just ask you a few questions. We really appreciate it. So, what did you initially think about when you first got this role?
Yeah, I was surprised primarily to read the script that I read, which was really about so much more than Facebook. I was told that my agent was sending me a script about Facebook, and of course I dreaded that because I just wondered how could they possibly make a movie about Facebook. And I was surprised to see that it was about these incredible characters, that the themes were as classic as storytelling gets, and that more specifically the character that they had sent it to me for was this really interesting guy. It was kind of enigmatic, but by the end of the movie you realize kind of what's driving him. He's both desperate to connect but struggles to. I was pleasantly surprised.
And what was it like playing someone who's alive? I mean, have you met Mark? Do you know him, or are you scared of him?
I haven't met him. I would like to meet him. I was really playing Aaron Sorkin's version of Mark Zuckerberg. Aaron Sorkin wrote this script. And my rehearsal process, I looked, I was able to get every video of Mark, every picture of Mark, every interview with him, and I really tried to understand kind of who he was personally to supplement my knowledge that Aaron Sorkin had already given me through the script, and I kind of used both the real guy and then Aaron Sorkin's creation to kind of think about who this character is.
Right, absolutely. So Eric Hines from The Village Voice said in his piece today that we will look back on Generation Facebook with a vision of Jesse Eisenberg. How do you feel about representing a generation?
I really don't represent that. Maybe Mark Zuckerberg does, but I was just the actor in the movie playing him, so I don't think I'm a good representation of anything except as far as it relates to the movie.
So in 2002, you were accepted to NYU and decided not to go make Roger Dodger.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a hard decision? Why did you decide to do it, or do you have any regrets?
Yeah, it was a hard decision. My father is a college professor, so education is that much more important to me and our family. And he said absolutely. The movie was supposed to shoot in October of 2001. September 11th happened, and I thought I would. Oh, I guess school must have. No, but before I'll say I was supposed to start NYU in September 2001. The movie was supposed to shoot in October 2001. And I was trying to work it out with the producers so that I could do the movie and school at the same time, but I was in every scene of the movie. It would have been impossible. And my father said, you can absolutely not do the movie. There'll be other movies. There's never going to be another time where you can get an education, because if you defer now, you won't go back. And I said, please just read the script. And he read the script, and I remember coming in distinctly and him saying, I read the script, I think you should do this movie, it's phenomenal, I don't think you'll get another opportunity like this. And he was right, I was so lucky to do it, and it kind of was a platform for, for an acting career.
Does he think you made the right decision today?
Yeah, he's happy with what I'm doing, and I have 11 credits left at the new school, so I'll graduate in May, I suspect, and we'll have a degree, yeah, it's the rival school. But we're smaller.
What places do you like hanging out at downtown around the new school in NYU? Do you have any favorite spots?
Yes, but I would hesitate to list those because, well, not that they'll be overrun as soon as I say them into your tape recorder, but yeah, but yes, I do. Yeah.
So I'm curious, who's your favorite character that you've played? James from Adventureland, Columbus from Zombieland, or Mark Zuckerberg? Who would you say is the best character? Who do you like the most?
I like the characters as I'm working, on them, and then I don't rewatch the movies, so I kind of don't think of them in that kind of objective way. Like, I really like the things that character does, because I don't rewatch the movies or think about them too much. Those 3 movies you mentioned, I really liked doing. The first one you mentioned, Adventureland, was like autobiographical for this director, and while it was a difficult filming experience, I have a great affection for it because it was a nice collaboration. I felt it was a nice collaboration between me and the guy who had written and directed it, Greg Mottola.
I wanted to know, what can we expect for Zombieland 2? I know it's happening, and I wanted to know if you could share anything with us about that.
Oh, sure. If it does happen, they're not exactly sure if it will happen, but if it does, it'll be 3D. But I guess what isn't now?
Is there anything in the movie that you'd go back and you'd wish you could do better from filming?
Every single scene. Yes. Yeah, and that's across the board for everything I've ever done. Yeah.
Good. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Despite the...
This is Nathan Eisenberg. I'm here with Jesse Eisenberg at the Apple Store in Soho.